Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. We're back on All-Way 1 at our mall to begin production of destroyers. And possibly also a few other things. The base on Clementstar, our Dark Fog farm, is already at level 19, and I'm a little nervous that we might not be able to keep up with just the Gauss turrets. So we'll start by making destroyers, but then I think we're going to automate production of plasma turrets, and we'll look into producing some plasma capsules as well. Looks like there's a relay landing here. That's unusual. Where is that coming from? Okay. You're going to come over here. Looks like you're settling onto an existing hole. Yeah. Okay, so we already have a laser in place to drain this out. We don't have to worry about that. That's fine. Let's look into producing some corvettes for our space fleet here. Or not corvettes, destroyers. Let's go ahead and set this down. You're going to make a destroyer for me, or a bunch of destroyers. So you need frame material, reinforced thrusters, strange matter, and processors. Of course, it's all very hard to come by materials. Let's see what we have available and what we need to work on here. We'll do an output sorter, and then we'll get a mall source 4 up and running. Okay. So you need this frame material, reinforced thrusters, processors, and strange matter. All right. So frame material, reinforced thrusters, processors, and strange matter. Now, strange matter I feel is the one that's... You know, there is a route available. We'll get some going here. Interesting. Okay. The next thing we're going to set up is processing of plasma turrets. So I haven't played around with these yet, but they fight versus space. This is ground and air. Missile turrets we don't want. So this would be our only space defense. So it won't help much against the farm. I wonder about, let's see, SR plasma turret. Oh, we've got 2 types of turrets here. Plasma turret. After being stimulated, the matter inside an energy capsule will be in a high energy plasma state. It will then be quickly emitted by the plasma turret's accelerator to generate high-speed plasma beams. Such beams are extremely penetrating and destructive and can effectively destroy space targets. So this one's versus space. We might want to build the SR plasma turret first. This is versus ground and air. The powerful high-temperature plasma can melt enemies within its range, but maintaining such a device on the ground is not easy. To be able to attack nearby targets, constantly maintaining the excited plasma makes this facility very fragile and requires a large amount of power. So this is an energy weapon, which means it doesn't... No, it does have ammo, the energy capsule. The same ammo as this. So we might want to set up production on both of these and then look into producing energy capsules. And then we can add these to the farm a little bit. The other thing we could look into is the jammer tower. It can interfere with nearby enemy units periodically, decreasing their movement speed and rate of fire. Each interference consumes an EM capsule once. So this would be good to slow down the speed and rate of fire of the units. It wouldn't slow down our destruction of them or their replication by the camps at the base. This might actually be the one we want. So maybe we get this up. We get a couple of these over at that farm. We won't need many. We'll need the EM capsules though. And then later we come back and put the plasma turrets down if we need to defend from space attacks. Maybe we go for the jammer tower. Haven't really worked with it. Fire rate, 0.2 shots per second. So it shoots once every 5 seconds and slows down nearby enemies. So like, it doesn't need that much, it won't need that much ammo. I think maybe 2 of these, maybe 4 would be good. Why don't we set up production of this jammer tower? It's like pretty cheap components and we can try it out. Why not, right? I don't think we need high rates of production here, so we'll use a Mark 1 assembler. You're going to make jammer towers for me. Let's see what that looks like. Where's the jammer tower? Jammer tower. Yeah. So you need copper, plasma exciter, diamond, and processors. Okay. Yeah, let's try this out. What are you waiting on? You're not getting any strange matter, huh? Okay. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Let's see if we can find some strange matter nearby to take. I'm trying to remember where it is. There's some in there. So I'm guessing there's none in this tower. Yeah, there's none available. All right. Can we get a few built? Just to see how much is in here. Just 100? Okay, so we clearly need to improve our strange matter production. That's no surprise. Where do we have that set up? I might divert to go do this. So that's deuterium, iron, and particle containers. Don't we have a giant tank full of deuterium on all way 4? I feel like we do. I'm not sure we're sending that where it needs to be, though. All right, let's get the jammer tower thing done, and then we'll chase down the strange matter bottleneck a little bit. Because we want to get those destroyers up and running. Okay. So you need copper, plasma exciter, diamond, and processors. Copper ingots. Plasma exciters. Processors, and what was the last thing? Diamonds. Okay. This will make a handful of these towers for me while we're gone. And you know what? I'll set up real quick. We'll set up production on the space plasma towers turrets as well. Let's have you make those plasma turrets. Yeah. Okay. You're a 5 input? Yikes. Okay. Well, we'll do our output here. We're burning through research now, which is good news. Now this goes like what? Oh, this actually has the manufacturer in it. Okay. I'm not quite sure exactly how this goes. I can't remember because I only ever built one of these. So this would be here, like this. Did that work correctly? I think it did. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So you will be making the plasma turret, and you require titanium alloy, titanium glass, supermagnetic rings, plasma exciter, and processors. So let's grab this and this. And then what else do you need? The alloy, the titanium stuff, and the supermagnetic rings. All right. You'll be titanium glass. You'll be titanium alloy. Where's titanium alloy? There we go. Okay. So there's 0 available routes for titanium glass, which is a problem. I don't think we ever sent it to the mall, the raw ingredient, because we were using like pretty much all of it. So let me see if I can figure out, if I can remember where that is. It's not here. This is supermagnetic rings. Okay. It's near one of the painted chunks. I know that. Because over here, yeah, over here we're making the lozenges, the graviton lenses. Here's the titanium glass. No, that's the plane filter. So where's the titanium glass coming from? Over here? Okay. So your titanium glass, you're demanding from somewhere nearby. Uh-oh. Come on now. This is the big problem, right? It's like I can't find... There's just so much production on this planet. I can't find what I'm looking for. So this is ordinary glass. Where are you all going? No, where's your output line? Where are you outputting your glass to? You're outputting your glass to nowhere? Hold on. What the hell is going on here? Look at this. All this glass production? Oh, it's going into the logistics net. Okay, that does make sense. Oh man, where is my titanium glass production? I hate doing this to you guys. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Over by Quantum Chip Town. No. You're coming in from here. So somebody's making... Are we making it off... We must be making it off planet? Okay, so if this is demanding titanium glass, we must be making it off planet. So that means if I set up one of these PLSs to demand some of it, it should become available. Let's see. Titanium glass. We won't need much. Let's just limit this to 1,000 and let's demand it. And here it comes. Okay, that's what I should have done from the beginning. Where's it coming from? Where's it going? It's going to an ILS. Okay, that's fine. So then we'll output this here. Not you. You will output titanium glass as soon as it arrives. We'll set up logistics. Okay. So the thing we were going to chase down next was going to be... Let's see. Are you making... You've made some jammer towers for me. What about you? You're still not getting titanium alloy? There should be some. 2 available routes, right? And it's like right over here, isn't it? There might be too much demand. It might be saturating the logistics bot network. Let's check that out. Where's titanium alloy? We ended up doing it near plastic, as I recall. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you don't have enough. Okay. So... You are asking for it, but you're getting it in small batches. We do have a lot of titanium available. We made like 720 titanium interstellar. So let's check our towers here. Let's check ILS. Okay. So who's getting titanium? Anybody? Not you. Not you. Not you. You are... What are you doing with your strange matter? You've got remote demand and local supply? Okay. That's a little worrying. We need more strange matter locally. You don't have anything to do with titanium. You don't have anything to do with titanium. None of these are importing titanium from anywhere. So who has warpers right now? You have warpers available. You have 10,000 warpers somehow. Okay. What about you? You have 50. So I did build a belt from one of these to the other. Okay. So we're going to have to head over to the ILS network, move some warpers around, and import titanium alloy. So who's got space? You're full. You're the source of warpers. You don't have any space. You have a slot. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Where are the warpers coming out? Right here? Yeah, okay. So let's do this. Let's put some foundation down. Let's throw down a depot real quick. The warpers will go in here and then also in here. So that maintains that connection. And then we throw on a distribution network for warpers. Provide to other distributors. Okay, so anybody who needs warpers can get them from this bot, which would really only be these other ILS towers. Let's see. Who had the free slot? You have the free slot. So we're going to throw down another logistics network here real quick. Somewhere like here. You're going to request some of those tasty warpers. And you can provide them to me as well, for that matter. There we go, warpers. All right. I'm not using logistics slot for warpers at the moment, so they can't provide it to me, but we'll leave that on anyway. Let's get you powered on. And then let's feed you into this tower. So we're not going to use one of its slots. We're only going to use the 50 spots that it can hold intrinsically. I appear to have not done this correctly. Okay, there we go. Now, are you going all the way in? You're not. Okay. Now you're going all the way in. Okay. Now, why aren't the warpers coming? I feel they should be. Why aren't they going in here? They're not filling into the depot at all. That's very odd. What's happening there? Did I do this in reverse? I did this in reverse, didn't I? Wait, are you the source of warpers? You're the source of warpers. I did it. Hold on. I can't tell which way this is going. Yeah, you're going in. So if you're coming out... I have to... So there's no way to reverse these in place, right? I have to delete them. Okay. That explains it, though. Okay, you go in there. There we go. Then you come out of here and join the line. Okay, now warpers are available. They're going to float over here and become available to this tower. Oh, you know what we should do? Limit this to one box. There we go. And we should do the same over there, actually. Well, I mean, a little buffer never hurt anybody, right? But I guess that's fine. Okay, we're almost done with all our research. So you should now have... Yes, your warper slot is filled, and we can request titanium alloy from afar. Let's do that, if I can remember where it is on this enormous grid of items. There we go. All right, so you're going to request, I think, we don't want too much. I guess 3,000 has been my standard. Let's demand from remote, supply to local. That all seems great. Okay. So now our, back at the mall, everything should be in production. We are going to have to make EM capsules for the jammers and plasma capsules for the plasma turret. All right, we want to go over here, I think. Double check on all that. We should see more titanium arriving at the moment, actually. Yes. It should be arriving momentarily, I would think. Or at least be en route. There we go. Okay, very nice. So that'll all channel down here. As soon as it arrives, we should see this line fill up. There they are. And there's the titanium alloy. Very nice. That's a pretty fast round trip, I gotta say. From the planet where we're building it, which is like 2-3 light years away, something like that. Just to speed things up a little bit, let's take a stack ourselves, go feed it in. Just to help out. Okay, it's you, right? You want titanium? You do. Okay. So we don't have corvettes because we don't have strange matter. Not corvettes, destroyers. I gotta get that terminology right. So to make more strange matter, what do I do here? It's the deuterium and the particle containers that are kind of tough to come by. Particle containers not so much, but the deuterium, I think we need to now take our trip to Alwade 4. I believe somewhere in Alwade 4 we have like 20 tanks full of deuterium that we've been saving up forever and ever. So if we can go find that and get it into PLS instead of sitting in the tank doing nothing, hopefully that gets us the deuterium we need to increase production of strange matter. That would be very handy. Clement Star is halfway to level 20. There's a threat on Dyson 1. Dyson 1 is our, what, titanium production? Titanium alloy, I think we did there. Why am I carrying circuit boards between planet? Oh, well, whatever. Because there's no copper here, that's why. It's a bit of a flight to get out here, but that's okay. All right, let's take a look around the planet. It should be pretty obvious where the enormous stack of tanks is, I would think. Yeah, here we go. Now, wait a minute. Looks like I already did this. Hold on. Hold up. Am I already calling this in somewhere? I thought not, but I could be wrong. Okay. You guys are definitely producing deuterium, and it's going into the network. It's not stored in the tanks anymore. So someone's been asking for it. It is backed up here. All right, so deuterium... Remote supply. Okay. We're doing remote supply on strange matter as well. So it looks like we are producing strange matter here, I guess. Yeah, we are. Okay. Can we increase production here? What are we light on? The deuterium. That's hilarious. It's all stored up in this tower instead of going into production here. I mean... feels a little foolish that I just stored it all in this tower to go nowhere. I guess we want to feed it back out then. Like, there's no point doing this. What if we just... Can I just reverse this? Yeah, I can. All right, so... If I reverse this line and connect it up, and then we put the newly generated stuff over here, we'll have a bunch more deuterium for a while. So you are... Yeah, you're already set. So is it coming out? Yeah, it is coming out here. 9879. Okay, it is coming out. So reversing the path on the belt actually reversed the port from input to output. That's fine. Okay, so now we have more deuterium, but eventually we'll burn through that stockpile, although not very long, I don't think. I think we call down more raw hydrogen here from the orbital collectors. and feed it into more fractionators. I think that's how we improve this. Let's see. Now, what is this over here? This is 1,000 hydrogen. Okay. Well, so there was extra that didn't get put in. It's a little ick. Unlock upgrade to make the service life of solar sail reach 2 hours. Okay. So we want to get this hydrogen back into the loop. We want to get it right there as a T-junction. Let's do that first. Won't go there. Will I be able to do it here? No. So I'll have to come all the way back to this location and do it like this. All right. A little bit tricky here. I think we can do it like this. There we go. That gets a bunch more hydrogen on the line. Let's also upgrade this. There we go. That gets more deuterium production online. And realistically, we want probably another fractionator line feeding more deuterium in to get the strange matter production up. So I think we put down an ILS here and just request hydrogen from the orbital collectors. Yes. We want hydrogen. Demand from remote. Let's see. So that should be requesting it, I would think, from the orbital collectors. We have that clicked on. Hydrogen. Why aren't you sending out your guys? There we go. Now you're en route to the orbital collectors. Hopefully to the orbital collectors they prioritize. We don't need warpers here. Okay. So here's a bunch of extra hydrogen we can feed in. We can build another fractionator loop. Did I ever make a blueprint for that? It doesn't look like I did. Okay. Well, let's just copy this then. I guess something like that is fine. Let's use that now. And let's get like maybe 2 more of these going. Oh, I forgot that to use it now. I have to actually use it now. What is this? Iron? Okay. Let me try that again. So you'll be like here and then over here. Okay. So then we'll get a line of hydrogen going this way. Right? We plop sorters onto there and there. We power these fools on. Okay. There's some more deuterium for the system. Look at how quickly it's eating all this. Fantastic. Let's feed these the output, the deuterium that it produces. Like over here. And where's the line that this actually wants to join? Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong here? That's all hydrogen. Oh, that's hopping over the output line. Okay, so if I want to join the output line, I need to... Yeah, that's not going to work. I can feed it in here, right? I can just feed it into one of these. Like, if it goes in there, then it joins the line. Yeah. Let's do some upgrades. I think that works. And then if we upgrade the rest of this. Okay, so that's the deuterium output line. Why aren't you running? You got blocked up. Something happened there. Okay, we'll check that in a second. You come like that. You come to there. What happened here? Why did you get blocked up? You have a product overflow. Okay. Unlock upgrade to make... Yeah, that happened so late. Oh, okay. This is not actually connected. Fine. I would like to output your deuterium, please. Thank you. You're not actually connected either. Okay, there we go. So there's a bunch more deuterium in the system. That should help with strange matter production. It's a bit messy at the moment. It's a bit gnarly. But we have plenty of deuterium coming in now. And I guess we also have storage for it. Like, as it backs up, it should fill into at least this tank. And I think we can add a third producer here, maybe. Like so. Oh, lack of item. I don't have any. Well, still, that should make this run a little bit more for a while, and then... I really should have brought one of these with me. I don't suppose I can produce one, can I? What is that? That's... production? It's not the quantum chemical plant, it's the miniature particle collider. Yeah, I don't have the materials needed for this. Okay. So, I guess quick trip home to grab another one of these. We should have them back home, I think. And then another flight here. It looks like we're close at the moment in orbit. Let's go. Maybe I'll grab a handful of those if they're available. I feel like they should be. I think we set up a production line for it, and then, like, it may have run out of input, but it should have made a couple stacks. We could definitely use more strange matter. No question about that. I think we solved the deuterium supply, at least for a little bit. Question is whether the other two ingredients are sufficient to keep up with production if we put 2 more of these down. I don't think so, but we can always chase that down later. Kick the can down the road. That is the name of the game. Okay, over to the mall. Where's the mall? Over there? Oh, we're right here. Okay. Let's see if we can find miniature particle colliders. Good news is there's a jammer tower and a crap ton of... Or not the jammer tower, the plasma turret and a crap ton of jammer towers. So miniature particle collider, where would you be? You're under production at the end? Okay, so you'll be after the assemblers. You're right here. Yeah, there we go. I guess I'll take a stack of 20. No reason not to. And yeah, with that we're good. Let's head back. Okay, we're back. And where is the... big stack O tanks that tells us where on the planet we need to go. Big stack O tanks, where are you? Here we go. It's this mess over here, right? Or is it? Yeah, there's the big stack of tanks. Okay. All right, so we can throw down a couple more miniature particle colliders. Let's extend these belts first so we can lock onto them. Okay. Let's grab you first. You won't quite be able to do output correctly, but that's all right. I'll grab you and put you there. Okay, so you need an output line, or an output sorter rather. We'll need to extend this a little bit to do it, but that's okay. All right, and then you need an output line that joins up. A little ugly, but we'll make it work. Okay, you don't fit there. That's a weird one. Okay, power. Power. Now, what is the problem here? What are you complaining about? Oh. Are we hitting some sort of limit on power generation? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Alright. Looks like we've got a power problem. What are our power sources on this planet? I don't even know. I guess the particle generators are pretty hefty demanders. So we've got a couple of these things. All right. How do I solve this? I can call in some deuteron fuel rods and throw in a couple fusions down. All right, let's do that. Shouldn't need that many, I wouldn't think. Who's got a slot? Yeah, you. Okay. Get me some deuteron fuel rods real quick, if you would. Let's just say 1,000's enough. Demand from remote. And then we just probably need a few. Let's see if a few will do the trick. Maybe 4? Seems like it could work. These are in transit. We'll see what happens when these come online. This may be enough, I think. Wow, not quite. We're still not quite where we need to be. All right, let's get a few more. That just about does it. Let's see. Yeah, that just about does it. I'm surprised it needs that many. I mean, I guess if all it had was the geothermal, that makes sense. Looks like it's still struggling a little bit. I guess the particle guys must demand huge amounts of power. Let's see. Do we even have enough for all of you to be going all the time? We do. What's your demand? 23 megawatts. Let's look at the building definition. Work consumption 12 megawatts. Yeah, okay. And so one of these fusion plants gives me what? 18.7? So, yeah, these four are pretty much just for those 4 miniature particle colliders. Looks like we need even a little bit more. Where are you landing? Better Dyson 1? That's fine. I already have 8 cores broken there, so you can only land on a hole that's already covered. It does look like we need a little bit more power here. If we take a look at the planet, it's got crummy wind and solar. So we could set up an energy exchanger and import some energy from Alwade 1. That might be worth trying. Because those are pretty solid, right? The numbers there. Let's get some more energy in here from something like that. Wait, what are you guys? Oh, you guys are supposed to be making power from, yeah, hydrogen, right? Okay. Let's see. Do I have an energy exchanger on me? What do those count as? Collecting? No, it's transportation, right? I have a couple of these guys. Let me set up 2 of these. Where can I set up 2 of these? Like here? If I call in some full accumulators. Now we need outlines to go back in. But we can do an inline to get it out. If I get a line that goes like this. And then we come out and over here. And then we have to have a line that goes like this. And you connect as well. So you guys, so full accumulators come out here. We're going to need full accumulators. Where are they? Where are they? They're under buildings. Full accumulators and regular accumulators. We are going to demand from remote. Let's limit this to something reasonable. Like 1,000. Do I have any accumulators on me? I don't think I do. I don't see why I would. But let's demand full. We should see those come in a bit. Demand remote. Supply remote. I didn't need those drones. Hold on. I'm not seeing them yet, but they should be in this system. You guys are going to discharge. And then your output feeds back in. So if there are any available here, they should be here in a minute. Because we did that did we do that on this system? I thought we did, because we have the lava planet, right? But I'm not seeing them come in. What's happening here with the power? It seems to have stabilized. It's right around 100% sufficiency. I could have sworn it was the lava planet here that we did this on. Didn't we? Like Alwade 1, we put a ton of geothermal there and then began exporting energy, and we brought it home to Alwade 3. We brought like 500 megawatts there. So maybe there's just not enough? Maybe there's just not enough. Maybe they're all going to Alwade 1 or Alwade 3 first. I would love to see some. We're demanding from remote. We're not gonna supply to anybody locally. We're just going to demand from remote and then supply empties back. We might be demanding too many full ones back home. There might not be enough to supply both. So what we could do is head over to the lava planet and increase production. The good news is we should be getting more strange matter. So back home, I would think that the destroyers are now in production. I would guess. You know what? Let's swap targets. Let's go to Alwayd 3 instead. Yeah. I don't think we actually need 1,200 is the max. Yeah, we're not charging enough back there for this to help Alwayd 4. We would need to add more capacity over on Alwayd 1. I could reduce this down. Why does it have... Oh, right. Right. To make this happen faster, we reduce the minimum load to 10%. Okay, so there's... Well, I gotta call the episode because we've run out of time here. There's something going on there with, like, the numbers and the priorities where it's all coming here and it's not going there. I think we can fix it. I might need to add more capacity on Alwayd 1. But real quick before we go, let's see if our strange matter situation improved at all. Where is it? Now, why did I shut this down? Let's let a little bit through. Let's let a little trickle through. I guess that's fine, and I'll just juice it myself. So over here in Destroyer Town, yeah, we'll just plop a little bit in ourselves just to get it started, just to see one of these destroyers get made. 100 should be enough for what? 100 destroyers. Okay, so that's in production now. I think I may have shut down strange matter retrieval here because I wanted it all for green science. It's used in green science, right? Because this is the lozenge and the lozenge needs the strange matter. Yeah. Okay. So we got some bottleneck issues, but we largely set out what we accomplished to do this episode by producing our destroyer, as well as some additional turrets that we may use over on Clement Star, which is rapidly about to hit level 20. Looks like there's a second base that's established itself there as well that I need to deal with. And yeah, we've got some power problems, just a little teeny tiny bit of power problem over on Alwayd 4 that maybe we can deal with by tweaking some numbers in the ILS or increasing production of full accumulators on Alwayd 1, our lava planet. There's a lot of like little threads moving around right now. If we can put out all those fires, we're very soon going to have a lot of space combat fleets to go fight the hive at Better Dyson and begin setting up our Dyson sphere. A lot more work to do, but I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.